You know that feeling, right? You've got this absolutely brilliant idea for a paper, or maybe an important email, but then you sit down to write and nothing, just a blank page. Well, today we're going to turn that blank page into something you can be proud of. Oh, we have all been there. That little cursor just blinking and blinking, almost mocking you, while all your great thoughts feel completely trapped inside your head. It is one of the most frustrating feelings out there, isn't it?
And look, this isn't just a thing for students. Nope. This is a human thing. Whether you're a professional trying to write a report or a creator trying to map out your next big idea, that challenge of just getting started, it's universal. Your brain is just buzzing with all these amazing concepts and facts and arguments. But the second you try to get them down, it all comes out like a jumbled, disorganized mess. So, how do we fix that? How do we bridge that gap? Well, the answer isn't just to, try harder. No way. The secret is having a system. It's having a roadmap that can guide you from that first little spark of an idea all the way to a polished, finished piece of writing. So let me introduce you to the hero of our story today, the plan's writing strategy. It was developed by Dr. Edwin Ellis, and it's a super simple 5-step framework that's designed to take all of that chaos out of writing. Okay, so let's dive in and really break this down. We're going to look at what each letter in plans actually stands for and how it gives you a super clear path forward, just one step at a time. So here they are: preview, list, assign, note, and search. It's a simple acronym, I know, but trust me, each step is a powerful little action that builds on the last one. It turns this huge, overwhelming task into manageable chunks you can actually handle. Okay, first up, P is for preview. Now, this is crucial. Before you even think about writing a single sentence, you gotta know where you're going. Who are you writing for? What's the main topic? And maybe most importantly, what are you trying to achieve with this piece of writing? Getting this stuff clear from the get-go, man, it saves you so much headache later on. All right, next up, L is for list. This is your brain dump phase. Seriously, no judgment, no editing yourself. Just get every single idea out of your head and onto the page. You can even use things like graphic organizers to kind of map it all out visually and see how your ideas connect. Then we have A for assign. Think of it like this. You've got all your puzzle pieces laid out on the table. Now it's time to actually put them in order. You just number your main points so they flow logically. This is where your argument or your story really starts to take shape. Next is N for note. Now, this is the part that most of us actually think of as writing. But notice how much work we've already done. You are not starting from scratch. You're just converting your awesome organized notes into actual sentences, using those transition words to make it all flow super smoothly. And finally, we have S for search. And you're not searching for mistakes, okay? You're searching for ways to make your writing even better. This is the polishing phase. You reread, you revise, and you make sure your points are strong and absolutely crystal clear. So you might be wondering, why does this simple little 5-step plan work so well? Well, it's because it goes right after the things that cause writer's block in the first place. That feeling of being totally overwhelmed and having zero direction. I mean, just look at this comparison. It really says it all, right? On one side, you have the stress and disorganization of just trying to wing it. And on the other, you have structure, confidence, and clarity. It is a complete game changer for how you feel about writing. This strategy basically gives you a framework, scaffolding you could call it, to build your writing on, so you never feel lost. It makes you think about how you're thinking, so you can be more intentional. And because it gives you a clear process, it helps you become a much more independent and capable writer. And here is the real kicker. It's not just about making the process easier, it's about getting a better result. Following this plan leads to way higher quality writing. And, just as importantly, it swaps out that awful feeling of dread with a real shot of confidence. Okay, so knowing the plan is great, but actually using it is where the magic happens. So let's talk about a few quick tips to get you started. Seriously, try talking yourself through each step out loud. It might sound silly, but it's a great little trick to stay focused. If you get stuck, use some sentence starters just to get the ball rolling. And hey, remember, this isn't just for massive essays. This works for everything. A big report at work, an important email, any school assignment, you name it. And please, don't forget to celebrate your progress along the way. So that blank page, it doesn't have to be your enemy anymore. You can think of it as an opportunity. You have the map, you have the tools, and you have the strategy.
So the only real question left is, what are you going to write first?